Hey everyone, here is another video on sex differences in the brain, the not so inconvenient truth. Obviously, title taking kind of a spin-off of the Al Gore film, kind of ripping off that a little bit, but that's alright. So, overall, I thought it was a good article. I mean, very thorough, covered their tracks well, didn't leave a lot of open ends. So I don't really have a lot to comment about it. Overall, there are conclusions, though, that there are obvious, main conclusion that there are, obvious sex differences in the brain between males and females. Definitely needs to be taken into more consideration as far as a clinical approach when treating females versus male patients, and also a research approach as well when doing research on males and females and how to control for the different variables involved. So, what to say? I thought they made good points and good evidence talking about how basically most of the differences is between males and females behaviorally has some sort of neurological underpinnings, and other differences as well, like they mentioned nociception and habit forming and basic reproductive things as well. So I liked how they kind of used evidence inside a lot of things, talking about how most of the reproductive differences between males and females are due to hormones circulating throughout your body in heavy doses when you're young, in the fetus, I would assume. As a fetus, I would assume, and also during your puberty stages as well, which is kind of like a second big stage. So, yeah, it made sense. We also liked how they talked about the SRY gene at the end, and how they basically took the Y chromosome out, put it in the autosome to see the difference, and discovered that there's a genetic difference for habits such as related to social behavior, habit formation, and nociception. Now that's controlled by our genes versus controlled by how many hormones you're secreting. So I thought that was a clever experiment, and it makes sense, when everyone's telling you, hey, your personality and part of your habits and things are due to your genes or how you act in public, which it's very true, and how men and women have different behaviors and different things. It's got a genetic background. So besides that, thought it was very well written, like I said previously, and no real serious critiques or things that were in there that really bothered me.